right, Sistas fans. Look, I feel like I speak for everybody when I say ain't nobody going to no damn gym for 6 hours at one time unless you're one of these Hollywood actors, getting fit for a role with a personal trainer. So when Gary keeps telling Andy I'm going to the gym, this reminds me of that scene from what was that movie? Two Can Play That Game.
I was working late.
I was working late. So I feel like in this situation, Andy did make it clear to Gary, like, you're going to the gym. You know what's funny? You said the same thing when you were married to Jasmine. When you would go to the gym, you meant coming over to sleep in my bed at night and then leaving the next morning to go back to the house with her and your kids. So I feel like in the same vein, Gary probably did the same thing. He would be upset at Jasmine for one thing or another, and he would just say, I'm going to the gym, which in turn meant that he was going to shack up with somebody else. And let's be completely honest here. I've vouched for Gary before because aside from maybe once or twice, he hasn't lied about anything to Andy. But in this situation, it definitely seems like we're lining up to see Gary cheating on Andy in the same way that he cheated on Jasmine, which is crazy to me because you go from wanting to marry this woman, and part of me feels like even if Gary and Andy got married on the spot, maybe after the mid-season finale. I feel like now isn't a good time to do the video, but I think a good what if video is, what if Andy said yes and got married on the spot? Yeah, I feel like that's a good video to do mid-season finale week or after the mid-season finale. But you literally fall back into your old habits. Sure, you're getting quote-unquote therapy and whatnot, but something just doesn't seem right about that. And I've already done a separate video about the therapist, but I feel like in this vein, the gym. Also, I remember when Fatima said, overheard something and like, who was in the room? Is it Aaron speaking and Gary? Because remember, Aaron, after having sex with Karen, all of a sudden left in the middle of the night. And when he appeared in the recent episode, Karen's like, what's wrong? You left in the middle of the night and you haven't called or texted me since. What's going on? But he wouldn't say exactly what's happening. So could it be him and Aaron meeting up in the middle of the night? Remember though, just because Fatima overheard Gary in the bathroom and it was him and his therapist doesn't mean that there are other times where the gym means Aaron, or it could be the therapist. You never really know. And it's like Gary told Andy, it's like, yeah, me and the therapist talk all the time, even in the middle of the night. Yeah. So it wouldn't surprise me if this therapist is the new Andy and Andy is the new Jasmine. So I just feel like that's honestly what's happening. Like, I remember when Jasmine confronted Andy with the earring saying, were you ever at my home in my bed? No, I wasn't. So it would be pretty weird if the same thing is true where Andy gets home from work and the therapist is at the in the bedroom, so when Gary says he's going to the gym, do you believe he's really at the gym, or do you think that he is with another woman or with another man? But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And guys, with that being said, this is my last Sisters video I need to record for the week. Thank the Lord. I've already done 1, 2, 3, 4, about half a dozen. So let's talk about it in the comment section below. Remember to join my Sisters Facebook group. We're almost at 275,000 members. Hopefully we'll be at 300,000 by the end of the year. And with that being said, catch you later.